Oops. Let's see. It's been a while. A long while, maybe. Let's see if I got this working today. I don't know. My hair's all... Hello, Mrs. Rector. Hi, Mrs. Wyatt. Hi, Caleb and Madison. And I saw that Dylan's not feeling well. I'm so sorry. My goodness. It looked like he was taking it easy there in the picture you posted on Facebook. It was relaxing with his pup, which always makes people feel better, I think. Hello, Mrs. Goots. Hello, Mrs. Libby. Hello, Mrs. King. Ugh, my nose is itchy. Ooh, I'm pretty... I think I've had too much rest. Yes, we've missed you. I've missed you guys. Yes, hopefully. I'm so sorry Dylan's not feeling well. So, that is no good. I think I might have gotten too much rest. I don't know, is that possible? I really didn't do anything, and my hair's got... I got quarantine hair now. I don't know what that... It's like a whole thing. Hello! Hi, Allie. It's going all curly and weird. I don't even know. I haven't had curly hair since I was little. So, it's hard to get that I don't know. It's just a hassle. And when you don't leave the house... Hello, Mr. Folks! Hi, Adara and Miles. Yeah. But I can't even say I did anything until yesterday. I just kind of laid around, cooked a few meals, and read a couple books. But, because I don't know. I'm tired of being in my house is what it is. So, I'll wait just a couple more minutes. I was late. I was, having some technical issues. I think I've fixed my lighting problem. I added some more lights downstairs. Hello, Mrs. Hespy. Hi, Meyer and Molly and James and Sailor. I've been praying for your mom, Mrs. Hespy. I'm so sorry to hear about that. So, it's just crazy times. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But I'm ready to do story. Hi, Ben and Matthias. Oh, I miss you guys tons. Oh, my goodness. I even miss the middle schoolers. I never thought I would say that. They are challenging. I'm not snarky enough to keep up with all of their sarcasm and everything, but I kind of miss that now. My husband's and son's sarcasm isn't quite the same. So, hello, Mrs. D's. So I'm working on new projects for everybody. We're just kind of taking it easy. I know that most of you have lots of homework and other things. And so I do this, and then I'm working on some projects. I want you guys to get out of the house, too. So I'm working on a nature art project, so I will have that for you guys soon. I might send it to everyone. Hello, Mrs. McDonald. Hi, Katie and Meredith. Yeah, just to go outside and create art out of nature. So I think that would be cool. So I'm working on that to get that done in the next couple of days. So, and then, I have a friend who loves unicorns. So I have been messing around with unicorn drawings. There are a lot of different ways to draw unicorns. I had no idea. So we'll do unicorns on Friday. And I thought, why not just do, imaginary characters, creatures, for the whole week, since it's a short week. So gnomes are my favorite. I love gnomes. I have a little, Funko gnome here. Here he is. Our gnome's not going to look like that. He's going to look a little different. But, and then tomorrow we're going to do dragon. Anybody who has fourth Miss Lowen will appreciate this. Dragons love tacos. And then my dragon's not eating a taco, but we're going to do this tomorrow. This is my dragon. I think it looks like Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon, except that he's green. Because why not have a green one, right? So this is tomorrow. Dragons love tacos. And then I'm going to show you my pictures of unicorns now. I don't want boys to think that unicorns are just a girly thing. I don't have the book right here by me. So I did 2 unicorns, all right? These are pretty easy unicorns to draw. They get more and more complicated. So I drew this unicorn. So obviously she's white. She's actually glittery. You can't really see the glitter on there very well. Let's see if I can. No, not really. Anyway, she's glittery with sort of a rainbow looking thing. Hello, Mrs. Sorensen. Hello, Mrs. Fall. So hi, Riley and Macy and Michael and Joey. But you know what? This is kind of girly. So I decided to draw this one. And she's like, or he, everybody has eyelashes. She's like fire unicorn. So red and black. And then I have a silver marker here, so I colored it silver. So, hello, Mrs. Tallarico. Hello, Mrs. Penn. So hi, Emma and Graham. So this is Friday, our unicorn. So I don't want any boys to think that unicorns are just for girls. Because you can make them, like you can make a camo. Ooh. My Friday one might have to be camo unicorn. Because why not, right? They're imaginary, so you can do whatever you want. And then here's obviously my rainbowy one. And then for those of you just coming in tomorrow, we're going to do dragons. Because dragons love tacos. And here's my dragon for tomorrow. Glitter, yes. Hello. Yes. So, I mean, if you had like metallic watercolor paints would be awesome. I have some. I might have to see if I can find them. And so yeah. So I just use markers and crayons for this one. For all of these. But I might watercolor my unicorn on Friday. And then, I think Meredith will especially like this, Mrs. McDonald. So I'm looking up how to draw unicorns, because it's not something I've ever drawn. And I found, I think, even better than a unicorn. We're not going to draw it together, but I had to try. I drew a catty-corn. Because, you know, cats and unicorns, why not? So, isn't he cute, though? I don't really like the way his nose is. It doesn't look like he has a cat nose. So, anyway, I had to, and then I found a coloring book, a catty corn coloring book. So I had to buy it, because why not, right? Because I like to color. So, we're not doing this together. I just did this for fun. Today, we're going to do, like I got totally off topic there. Hi, Graham and Cody. I got totally off topic. We're going to do a gnome today and have a gnome story. And like most of the gnomes, like you can see that I guess you can't usually see their arms because their beards are so long. These are my gnomes because I needed a boy and a girl. And like I said, gnomes are my favorites. So you can actually draw tons of different kinds of gnomes, right? And you can't hardly see their faces because they're beards, all right? These are all boy ones. But you could just do curly hair or something. So I didn't color all those because I don't know why I got kind of carried away. I think just because it's been so long. But there's like tons of different ways to draw all those things. The dragon was hard for me. I had a really hard time. But, you know, I managed to get him done. And he's pretty easy, and so we'll draw dragons tomorrow, gnomes today, unicorns on Friday, and then back to things that actually exist, right? So, I have so many things that will be so much fun for us to do. So, now that I've like rambled about things, let us have our story. It's called Go Big or Go Gnome, right? So, and they're so cute. This one here, look how he's got really giant ears. But he doesn't have a beard. You see that? He doesn't have a beard. So, and there's like all these fun pictures. They have crazy, crazy beards. And one of my favorite things about books these days is that a lot of times the cover, the paper cover, this part of the book, has a different picture than the book itself. So, there it is. So, it's like in the clouds. The gnomes are in the clouds, and there he is kind of daydreaming. So, all right. I'm going to move that out of the way. If they're the same, I don't usually keep the paper covers because they just tend to get ripped on my bookshelves. But and then there's our little village. Obviously, they're little, and they live in mushrooms, right? There we go. I like them. So Go Big or Go Gnome. And it's written by Kirsten Mayer. And it was illustrated by Laura Horton. And I had been looking to see if it talks about, how she did her pictures. Looks like they were drawn digitally. So she used Photoshop and a Cintiq machine. And so she drew them on the computer. All right, so here we go. Go Big or Go Gnome. Oh, it's pretty small there. This is Albert the Gnome. You can call him Al. Al lives in a hollowed-out mushroom cap with a roof of pine cone shingles and a front door made from a sturdy acorn top. Like, we could spend a whole time just drawing fun little mushrooms for our guys to live in. Al works in the garden with other gnomes. Melvin sweeps up sticks and stones. Earl rakes rows of very small rocks. Harold wrangles wiggly worms. Cliff bathes the birds and fills the fountains. And Bartleby has a dandelion duty, fluffing the fluff. And Owl takes care of the shrubbery, trimming a leaf here and there to keep it tidy. And his best friend, Norm, with a G, sweeps up after him. So there he is, creating fun things. See how all these busy gnomes have imperial beards and illustrious mustaches? Well, all of them do, except for Owl. He tries and he tries, but he can't grow a single whisker on his face. Oops. Hello, Mrs. Schuler. And that's too bad for Owl, because the biggest event of the year for gnomes is the BIG, the Beards International Gnomathon. Gnomathon. Every gnome in the garden grooms and prunes, primps and crimps to win trophies for longest beard, bushiest beard, and overall best beard. And they are taking care of their beards. Every gnome, well, except for Owl. This really gets my goatee, says Norm. It's not fair for you to be left out. And Owl strokes his smooth chin thoughtfully, and he says, I have an idea. This is Engelbert the Gnome, the Grand Master Judge of Whiskers. It takes a lot to impress old Engelbert. The first contest is for the longest beard, and gnomes line up to see whose scruff is the most inchworms long. Look at that, it's like tied in a knot. Look at how long his beard is here. Engelbert. It's ginormous. Oops, page stuck. Owl straightens up next, and he has a beautiful, long, white beard. And it's so light and fluffy that it floats in the air. Is that a real beard, though? Look what it's made out of. Wow, what have we here, says Engelbert. Did Albert finally sprout some whiskers? He asks, chuckling. But when the old gnome leans in for a closer look, something tickles his nose, and he lets out a great big achoo! And dozens of tiny white butterflies flutter away. False beard! Roars Engelbert. Because you shouldn't cheat, right? The next competition is for bushiest beard. Owl's beard is now a unique reddish color and very bushy. Did that beard just twitch? Asked the old gnome. Oh, no, sir. I just wiggled my chin. Suddenly, there is a chitter under Owl's cap. Engelbert whisks it off and uncovers a squirrel. False beard, he roars. Norm smushes some moss onto Al's face, but it just plops to the ground. It's no use, says Al. I'm just a boring, bare-faced gnome. I'll never win. Longest or bushiest or overall best beard. I'll never be a winner. Not ever. Al goes home and trims some shrubbery to keep himself business. So he's like made a bear and a bird and a rabbit and a turtle. And they all have mustaches or beards. Because he really wants one. A little while later, Norm runs up in a panic. Ow! Ow! I need your help. I got tree sap in my beard, and now it's stuck. He says, I'll never win best beard tomorrow. Can you fix it? So there, he's got a bunch of sappy stuff in his beard. Al goes to work, and he snips and he clips all of the tree sap out of his friend's beard. And then he trims a little bit more. There you go. I did what I could, said Al. It's a little different. Norm runs to the bird bath to look at his reflection in the water. His new beard looks gnome-tastic. Wow, Norm, that's some beard you have there, says Bartleby. It's a real zinger, says Cliff. Where'd you get it? Well, Al trimmed my beard for me. Now I'll win best beard for sure. Gnome jumps and shouts as he jumps up and down. So it's all like, looks like a lightning bolt. Sure it's real, asked Melvin, giving it a yank. Maybe I should get a beard trim from Al too, wonders Harold. Last one there's a rotten acorn, cries Earl as he takes off running. The next morning, Al wakes up and shuffles outside. He is shocked to see a long line of gnomes waiting in front of his house. Look, Al, Norm says, every gnome wants you to trim their beards too. Well, I better get started, he says. It will be a close shave to get every gnome ready in time. Later that day, a parade of gnomes strut through the garden. This one looks like it's got swans or something. Showing off an amazing array of beards. This one's a guitar. Goodness. Hello, Mrs. Dotzler. Hello, Mrs. Romery. This one's got like stars and, oh my goodness. Oh, here's rabbits. This one's got rabbits. And it's cut out of his beard. Engelbert can't believe his eyes. Fancy feathers. Goodness grapeness. Bristles and banjos. Whimsy and whiskers. Engelbert claps his hands to silence the crowd. Every bird here today is truly special. I have never seen anything like it in the history of the BIG. I declare the competition for best beard to be a 30-way tie. Every gnome wins. Engelbert walks over to Al and hands him a trophy. Albert, you are getting a special prize for bringing beards to a new level and raising the handlebar for this competition. You are the winner of the first award for Best Barber. Every gnome cheers as loudly as they can. Albert the gnome is the winner. After much celebrating, Al walks home. He thinks about where to put his trophy. He doesn't even notice that his light is on and that the acorn door is slightly open. Oh no. Hi, I'm Ginger, she says. I was wondering if you could give me a haircut. Look at her crazy hair. There you go. The end. There it is at night. I like that story about gnomes. It's super cute. There's actually another story. There's like a series. I don't know why it is. I like series books, but anyway, so there's my gnome story. Oh, somebody's messaging me. Oh, that can wait. All right, so it's time to do some drawing. So these are the ones I did before. But your gnome, now we've seen a lot of gnomes in that story. And these, you can't really see their feet because they've got these little tunic things on, which is like a medieval thing. But I like these too. Right? Look at their hats. Some fancy patterns. Lots of crazy beards. I kind of like this one the best. Alright, or this. I don't know. I like that one too. I'm just thinking about all the fun colors I could do in his beard. Alright. And if you want to have it so that you can see his face or her face, that is totally fine. So here is my... Hello, Mrs. Kane. Hi, Henry. Have to go back and listen to our story. We are going to draw some gnomes. Alright. I guess I'll be doing two at the same time. Alright. So that for those of you who want to do a boy, for those of you who want to do a girl, alright. So, I'm going to do two. I'm going to move my mouse here. I'll move it over here. Oops. There we go. Alright, so, we're going to draw a gnome. Now, I find the best way to start is to start with his nose. Alright? Or her nose. Which is going to be kind of right in the center of the page. You need to make sure that you have room at the top for their hat. And have room at the bottom for their body and their feet. Right? So, I guess I'm going to start with... I really need a haircut. I don't know. I've cut my hair before myself, and it always results in it looks okay for a while, but it requires a whole lot of help, and my hairdresser gets really mad at me. So we're not mad. I mean, obviously, not mad, but it's that stage where it's all curly and nothing I do. Oh, it's driving me crazy. Anyway, so, decide what kind of nose they have. Now, here's one little gnome, and he has a pretty round nose, right? So, I'm going to draw kind of, right in the center. I'm going to give him a kind of a round nose. There you go, because I'm doing a boy and a girl. Hello, Gibbs. Oh, you're all dirty. Go, 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 go. Did you roll around outside? And then what's with the weather? It's like supposed to rain/snow tomorrow. Ugh, so frustrating. Alright, so there we go. There's the nose. Now from the nose, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the hat. Alright? So, because I want the nose to be kind of, where their hats come down really low. Alright? So I'm going to start right about here. Alright? And draw a line on either side. They kind of start out the same, both of these. Alright? And then you go up and you create what kind of hat you want. Now, I showed you in those pictures, remember, their hat can look however you want. This one was a little more complicated to draw. But see, they can kind of look however you want them to look. I kind of like this one. I think I might draw this one. Or they could just be really plain, you know, just like a little triangle-y kind of hat. Alright? So I'm going to give her a fancy hat. So this is my girl one over here. Alright? So I'm going to go up and around like that. So did you see how I did that? So I went up and then I swooshed in like that. But your hat can however you want. In fact, they could wear a top hat. Do you know what a top hat is? His top hat looks kind of like a snowman hat, even. Because it's your gnome, and they're imaginary, so they can look however you want, right? So, let's say I wanted to, I'm going to show you how to draw this kind of hat, too, where it kind of looks like it's folded over, alright? So, I'm going to do that now, alright? So, I'm going to go up like this, and then this is where my hat's I'm going to come down like this. I'm not connecting them, alright? And then I'm going to go up like that. And I'm going to swoosh down like that. There we go. And then you can make like a pom-pom or something that hangs from the end of it. Or you don't have to. All right, like this one has one, but not all my gnomes has. Like I think hers, my girl gnome, hers would definitely. She's gonna have like a little pom pom like that, and then he's just gonna have another circle there. Okay, there we go. There we go. There's my two gnomes. All right. Now I'm not gonna draw a design on there right now. I'm gonna wait. All right. Because I don't know what I want to do. All right. Now I'm going to do my gnome girl now. All right. So you have to decide how you kind of want her hair. I'm going to use a shirt. I'm going to use a pencil real quick. I'm going to do the braids here because the braids are kind of cool. All right. You don't have to do braids, but I'm going to show you how to do the braids. All right. For the hair. So this is my girl gnome. And so I'm going to do for her braids. I guess I can use a Sharpie. I'm going to come like this. And then I'm going to come like this on the other side. All right. And then I'm not going to start right there. I'm going to come out like this. So you see I've got like there's a little space there. And I'm going to go like this. All right. And then I'm going to do it again. Like that. And she's going to have really long hair. I'm going to do one more. Like that. And then it's just the end of it. So which is like a... Almost, I didn't do that one very well. And then I just kind of drew some Y's in there. Like that. So there's one side. All right. Oh, I didn't do that one very long there. There we go. I might have messed up. I don't know. If you're a girl, I don't know how. Sometimes I used to braid my hair long ago when it was long. 1, 2, 3, 4, but... And sometimes it's not even, right? So, that's what I meant to do. And then I'm going to do some Y's over here. My goodness, so many. Oh, somebody's calling me. I don't know who that is. Hang up. Don't know who it is. You can leave a message. All right, so there's my girl gnome. All right, and then I'm going to draw her face. And I'm going to give her a smile. All right, so there's that one. And we'll go back and do her clothes in a sec. So now, for if you're doing a boy gnome, you need to decide what kind of beard that you want to give your gnome. It can be something crazy, right? And we just read that story where their beards are crazy, crazy. Here's some more on the back here. All right. All right, and I'm actually going to give mine a mustache and a beard this time, all right? So... I just decided to add that. So like this one has kind of a mustache right here. All right. So I'm going to kind of do, I don't know. I think I'm going to kind of, I don't know. I'm just going to kind of mix it up. So a mustache always starts like underneath their nose. So I'm going to draw like, I don't know. What does that look like? A hook or something. All right. So there's his mustache. And then his beard's going to come way out. Like this. I'm going to give it another layer there. Like that. So he has like a big beard. Alright. Hello, Mr. Kumar. Thank you. Alright. So, and then, for my boy gnome, you can't always see, like, their beards are so long, you can't always see what they have on underneath it. So what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to draw, because I really like to doing this with their feet. So I'm going to do that on there. So I'm going to draw 3 lines, all right? So 1, 2, 3, all right, for his feet. And the one in the middle needs to be a little longer. All right, so it's longer. And then I'm going to go over this way from both sides. That's the bottom of their feet. And then I'm going to draw the tops of like their boots. Because they wander around in the garden and whatever, right? In the grass, so they need to have boots on. So I'm going to start not right here where my point is. I'm going to start over here and curve up like that. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. All right? So there's my boy gnome. And I'll add more details. For my girl gnome, I'm going to give her a dress. All right? And her hair is really big. So she's going to have a big long dress on. All right. So I just, so that she has, because you can't, you know, we have to see her clothes. All right. And then I'm going to give her thinner legs, still 3 lines, right? Just like that. The one in the middle is longer. And I'm going to go across, but not like big feet, right? Because girls' feet are usually smaller than boys' feet. And again, I'm going to come over like that. Just like that. There we go. Now, if you wanted to add little arms, I did see some where they added, let's see if I want to do that. I don't know that I want to add little arms, but you could add some little arms on the side. I'm going to have it so that she's wearing little gloves. Maybe that's what I'll do. All right. So she just has little gloves there. I'm going to draw so that it looks like she has sleeves. And this one, let's see. I didn't really leave room on this side of the page for, there. So she's kind of like, I don't know what she's doing with her hands, but something weird. All right. And then, should I add more hands to the boys too? Maybe I'll have him with his arms up like this. Where he's going like, got his arms up, right? There we go. He's got his arms up. So now on my boy, I'm going to give him zigzag. So these are his socks. And then there's his boots. So I drew a line across for his boots. And then I drew like a zigzag line for his socks. And then for her, I'm going to do, so she's going to have like tall boots on. Okay. And then I'm going to draw some hearts down here on her socks. Okay. And then I could draw a design on her dress if I wanted. I'm going to leave it plain and then I'm going to do more hearts on her hat in just kind of random places. That's not a very good heart there. Oh, I should have done that heart shape on a little thing there. There we go. I don't want to cover completely with hearts because that'd be too much. So he has zigzags here, and then I think that I'm just going to draw like some lines on his hat. Just so that I can maybe do some different colors. There we go. And he's got lines on him. Okay. Alright, so now it's time to color your gnome. I don't think I'm not going to color both my gnomes. Mo, you can have your gnome's skin be whatever color you want. So mine are going to have like little mittens on. So I'm not going to color that, but I'm going to color their nose like peach colored. You could use like tan. They could be, they could have darker colored skin. In fact, I'll do that. So he'll have a little tan nose or a little peach nose. And then I'll make my other gnome. Oh, I don't have a good color there. Let me find another color. Let's see what color this is. There's some scratch paper. I don't know. No, it's not tan. Maybe this one. It's not really tan either. I don't want to do it too dark because then you won't be able to see her mouth. This is a good color. We'll use this one. So I'm going to make her this color. So I like Crayola markers, but they don't always have enough color choices for me. Hello, Mrs. Johnson. Hi, Isaac. Okay. The problem is these don't always have. This one's running out. So I got this new set of markers over the week. over this past weekend. And I haven't even used this color. It's kind of disappointing. You just never know what you're going to get, right? Hello, Mrs. Burkett. It's really not working. It's really annoying. Can you hear it squeaking too? There. So she's darker. And this is more peach. That looks... It's not really that color. But anyway. Put that one away. There. Let's see. And then, so I kind of like to do my colors in themes. Personally, I like to match. With boys, they probably worry about that less than girls do, right? Oops, let's put this marker away. So I won't worry about it with the boy gnome. I kind of did that here because he's like teal, and then this is like blue and purple. So I'm gonna leave their beards white. Because normally that's what they have is white. And I'm going to give him like green socks. Is this green? Let's see, green. I'm going to give him some green socks. Striped socks, because I like stripes. I don't actually, wear socks myself. I hate socks, but does anybody else hate socks? I hate socks. I can't sleep in socks because like my feet, it's like they need to breathe. So even if my feet are cold, I rarely wear socks. Unless I'm wearing boots. Then you kind of have to wear socks, but you get a blister. So you guys can color your beards however you want. I might give her like silver hair. I have silver. But they could be whatever color. So let's see, I need this bright green down here. I think anything, I've always just seen that they have white. I might give her red hair for the gnome. Maybe I'll color part of his beard gray, or maybe I'll give him a silver beard. He's old and wise, right? Now I totally think that I need to draw like a bunch of, yes, no socks. Ugh. Not that I wear sandals all the time, but I wear shoes that I don't have to wear socks with because it drives me crazy. Let's see. He's going to have, because he doesn't match. So I'm going to give him, red shirt here. And they have mittens on, which is why you can't see their fingers, right? So... so I'm going to give him, what color is this? Azure, which is like dark blue. But anyway, I was going to say, I want to like draw a bunch of mushrooms, and then you can draw like little tiny mini, or make small ones and cut them out and then glue them on. Maybe I'll do that when I'm bored. I don't get bored very easily. I mean, I have enough things to occupy myself to not get bored. And then I think he's going to have gray boots. And not all, lots of men, I know lots of men who like to match. So I don't want you to think that I was saying that, all men don't care about that, but like my husband doesn't care. My son doesn't care either. Not really. Do you, Marcus?
Nope. I don't know what you're talking
about matching your clothes.
Okay. Not really.
Oh, he kind of cares. Guess depends on if anyone's going to see him. So. So there he's got gray boots. And then I think his hat might be rainbow. So I'm going to start at the bottom of my rainbow. Where's purple? So I'm going to start purple. Remember, when you color with markers, you should color all the same direction. So purple. If I do, so there's kind of technically two rainbows. There's red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet, which is purple. Or I always add indigo, which is basically like navy blue. I'm going to skip that today, and I'm just going to do the regular, the 6. When we do it at school, oh, these are really hard to get open. When we do it at school, we often add indigo. You could make like a basketball gnome and give him like a basketball hat, or so. Ooh. Green. I don't want emerald, I just want green. Green. Emerald is darker, so. There we go. I can't wait to see everyone's gnomes. Alright. Green, red, orange, yellow. I need yellow now. So, I don't know if anybody else does this. I've been on my computer a whole lot. So I went and I bought some of those blue light blocking glasses, which is the only reason I have these on the whole time. But there's really bad glare. I don't even have all my lights on down here. And I just got them the other day, so I don't know if it actually helps or not. I'm getting horrible headaches. So. Okay. And then red. No, orange. I need orange first. Orange. Remember, if you're using markers, to make sure I don't want that color. You make sure you put the lids on tight. Red. So they don't dry out. Alright, so then I have to start over with purple. Alright, and then blue, and then I'll end with green and have a yellow pom-pom. There we go. There's yellow. Blue, I need blue. Forget what color I'm doing. Oh, goodness. See how hard that is? Loves socks but hates shoes. Oh, yay! So happy. Yeah, I have to wear shoes. Otherwise, I can't walk around without shoes. And besides that, I have dogs, cats. So we eat in the living room lots of times. I know we shouldn't do that, but we do that. A lot of times we eat when my son's at work. This one's green. And so it's just my husband and I. And so, we like watch TV while we eat. I grew up doing that. Like I'm an 80s child. So, I'm my mom works, so my sister and I came home alone. And so that's the way I grew up. Is we just sat. We didn't always eat together. My dad worked weird hours and everything. All right, so there's that. I kind of think I need to color his beard something, but I kind of need to color her. So I'm going to give her red hair. Anyway, not raspberry. I want a different color red. Maybe this red. It's kind of a red-orange. So anyway, I grew up, that's what we did, is we just ate there. So, what was I talking about? I lost the train. My train of thought left the station without me. I don't even know what I was going to say. That's not very red. That's not what I was looking for, but it's alright. Wow. I totally don't remember where I was going with that. As I was talking about child of the 80s and eating in front of the TV. I don't know. Wow. It's been too much time alone. I don't know. At home. My son is loving this for the most part. Because he is an introvert big time. So he loves, like, he's like trained his whole life for this. Me, I like it. There are things I like about it. But there's too many things I don't like about it. Like, I am missing all the kids right now. I'm going to say this, and except that I'm recording it, and it's always there. I almost, miss all of the noise in my classroom. Which is crazy to say that out loud, because normally I complain about how much talking there is going on in my room. So, I didn't think I would, besides missing the snarky middle school things. It's not red at all. It's what is this called? Bordeaux. It's a dumb name. It's kind of a dumb name. Alright. So she has red hair. Technically, the complementary color of red is green, but I don't want her to be green, so I'm gonna color her hearts pink. Pink hearts. Oops, there's something on there. And I'm gonna make these all pink, and then I think I'll give her a bright blue hat, I think. And a purple dress? I don't know. Does she need to match? I don't know if she needs to match. They're imaginary. They can wear whatever they want. I will give her pink gloves, though, to match her pink pink. I guess they're not gloves. They're mittens, and she can't see their fingers. And then I'm going to do, I think, this blue. Let me see. Where's my testing sheet? I don't know what to do with it. Yeah. I'll do this for her hat. Sorry, it's like really quiet. I don't know. I was like focused on my coloring. So I saw lots of pictures. I've not been posting a lot on Facebook just because, I don't know. When I get on Facebook, and I know this is more for parents, is there so much negative stuff out there, or I don't know, I just get tired of like all of that stuff. So then I've been playing my game. I have a Nintendo Switch, so I play, which is funny. So the game I play, it's called Animal Crossing, and it's been around for like, I don't know, like 20 years. It's been around, different things. But the whole point of every one of the games is that I take care of myself as well as a bunch of other little animals that talk and everything in my town, or like now I have a deserted island. And so I like taking care of my house, and I can change my clothes and I can do all of that stuff, which is interesting because I spend more time taking care of this imaginary place than I sometimes do taking care of my actual home. I guess maybe because it's easier. I don't know. So that's my big thing is my Animal Crossing. So, does anybody play Animal Crossing? Probably you guys don't even know what I'm talking about. I like play Mario Kart and Mario Party. I don't have Super Smash Brothers. I'm not a big fighter person. I don't do that. My son doesn't play those things very often. My husband's a cheater. So I think Mrs. Tallarico, the wrong Claire hand got chosen for your little Facebook game that you had. That was funny. So, I'm reading Christmas books, which is kind of silly. They're mysteries, so they're Christmas mysteries. So it's weird to be reading. I can't go to the library. I think, like, why can't the library have drive-up service like fast food restaurants, right? Like, I could request the books I want online, and then I could just drive through and pick it up. Don't you think that'd be cool? And that they could go back to work, and I don't know. I just think that that's a really good idea. I just really like that idea. Let's see. I'm going to give her... What color dress should she wear? I don't know. I think I said purple. Let's give her a purple dress. Ultraviolet. So I'm going to go through all the books that I have in the library. Like soon. I'm not going to have any... Well, okay, technically I have books at home that I could read. But there's something about getting new books from the library that just makes me happy. Okay, and I'm going to be bad. I'm not going to color the background today. You guys, color your background. Put your gnome someplace fun. Like I could draw like a mushroom, something in the background. So just get on to about our hour here. And then tomorrow we'll be back and we'll do some dragons. It looks like she's got like a hunchback there. I don't know. She's a really big dress. Okay. I'm going to give her gray boots as well so she matches. What's his name there? Dolphin gray, I don't know. Goodness sakes. Hello, Mrs. Smith. Okay, I just need to color her socks. And I think I'll just color those lilac. Is that what this is called? Tropical violet. Whatever. It's like the same color. Can hardly tell the difference. You would think that if it looks like this, it should be like this. And it's not. It's not that. Maybe I should have colored her hat purple too. I don't know. Too much purple. Okay. So there's my girl. Oops, that's boxes. And then I have, let's see, where is it? I have a silver Sharpie. I really think that his beard needs to be some color other than white. So I'm going to color it. Silver. I've noticed one cool thing about these silver metallic Sharpies is they cover like everything. So I'm going to have to, I don't even know why I started this. I'm going to make these lines thicker. Or you won't be able to see that there's a beard. And you like can't trace over them. I was like, what? I was kind of shocked how good they cover. Can't wait to see everybody's gnome. I better do that here too. See, like doesn't cover the silver very well. Yeah. There. Now I'll be able to get to. It's like there's just silver. That's all there is. Just silver. And I still got over the line. Because it happens. Wish I could, like, speed this up so that, you know, you can't really do that in a live video. This one's sticky. Oh, I like his, like, silver beard, though. That's kind of fun. Just to be different. Because it's my gnome, and I can do what I want. It can be like the old wise one that has the silver hair. I had this thing about completing things, so once I've started, now I have to finish it. But I'm almost done, and then I will pray, and you guys can enjoy the rest of your day. And then I'll see you tomorrow for Dragons Love Tacos and a dragon drawing. It looks sort of like Toothless. I don't know if you guys have seen How to Train Your Dragon. I've seen the first two, but I know that there's several more and a series to boot, right? Haven't seen all of them. There. There we go. There's my gnomies. So, that's today with our story. These are, I think, maybe cuter. I don't know. And then tomorrow, let me find it. Tomorrow is, oh, goodness. Tomorrow is Dragons Love Tacos and a dragon. And then Friday, I don't have my unicorn book right here. Friday, we'll draw a unicorn. There we go, our imaginary creatures. Silver Sharpies are the best, I'm just saying. And just because he's cute, I'm going to show you again. My catty corn. We're not drawing this. This is just what I drew. If you type it in, like, catty corn, into Google, if you have your parents do that, then you'll find a picture that looks like this. He's really easy to draw. So, unicorns on Friday. Dragons tomorrow. Gnomes today. And then, move my gnome. Stay. False. And then next week we'll do other things. I have landscape and some animals and maybe a truck. I think we're going to draw a truck. I have a cool truck story. So, I don't know. It's like the same color too. So, I will pray and then let's, I don't know, go do whatever you have to do today. Oh, Father God, thank you so much for this time together. I've missed seeing them and creating with these adults and students. I pray that if they're not feeling well, that you will heal them. That they will just take it easy and you know, just enjoy this time away from the busy of life. Lord, just we know that you have a plan and a purpose and that you've got this, and just help us to keep our eyes focused on you and not on all of the crazy that's going on social media and in the world in general. Lord, I just ask that you comfort us and that you hold us and that you keep us close to you during this time so that we remember that it's not about us. It's not about our things that we're missing and all of that. It's this, you've got this and you have a plan. So, Lord, I just ask you to bless all of these people that are watching, everyone at Cornerstone who's involved in some way or another, and just help us all to be a light shining for you to the other people in the world. And I just ask and pray for all of these things in the name of your Son, Jesus Christ. Amen. Alrighty. So, thanks for getting down and being my gnomies today. And I can't wait to share a fun Dragon Loves Taco story with you tomorrow as we draw a dragon. Alright? And it looks hard. It's super easy. I promise. You guys can do it, okay? Remember to post your pictures in the comments so that I can see them later. And I will talk to y'all soon. See ya. Bye. Love you.